Okay, doing a show through walk around video on a 2017 Integra excuse me 44B Insignia. You can see we got the awnings out right now. Entry door, keyless entry. We'll go over keyless entry in person so we don't put this on the internet. Fuel fill, apartment doors. The box has got your vacuum cleaner accessory kit in it, and then you have your 2 extra chairs there. There's a thermostat back here for your bay heat, and 110 and 12 volt if you wanted to put an outside freezer in the bay. Next compartment has your awning wand for your window awnings. Your window awnings have a little pull strap up there in the middle. You pull it down and you hook it onto that hook. Set those. Outside TV has its own lock and key. TV, remote, and the TV is on a pull-out swivel so you can adjust for viewing angle. It's magnetic when you push it back in. Storage compartment. The storage compartment, you have a connection for your Dirt Devil, you have a 110 outlet, you have all your battery breakers and switches. The bottom was your inverter. If that one's off, your inverter will not work, and it also won't charge your batteries. Up here is your HDMI 1x4. This is what sends your satellite signal from the front satellite receiver to all 4 TVs. Behind this panel, this is Velcro, and there are battery relays, breakers, and mode switches. This bay is the back side of your wet bay. That cutout is your fresh water tank, so you can see your fresh water tank. And there's a gravity fill for the fresh water tank. Underneath here, there's a valve there. That's your fresh water tank drain. This door here is for your DEF tank. The round cover is a chassis fuse box. Rotate that round cover counterclockwise about 1/8 of a turn. Cover comes off, it's all labeled inside. 2 brand new engines batteries. Battery disconnect, breaker, your air dryer, your fuel filters are back there. Your rear engine, pull straight back, and swing it up. Antifreeze, engine fill. This is your power steering and hydraulic radiator. It is AW46 hydraulic oil. Engine oil dipstick, transmission dipstick, air filter restriction, air filter itself, your power steering filter, backup alarm, fan belts are all easy to access. Nice open, easy to deal with design. To close this, you just pull down and back, and then let it come back in. 7-way trailer connector, 2-inch receiver. Up here is your backup camera. Side radiator. On the driver's side, this door here is a remote fill for your DEF tank, so you can fill the DEF tank from the driver's side. Helps the truck stops. This is your Santicon hose. Pull that out for your sewer. This is your wet bay. In the wet bay, we have the rear one, is your black tank flush. Forward is your fresh water hookup. This valve right here, when it's vertical, is normal use. When it's horizontal, it's tank fill. So it has to be vertical when you're using it. You have a light switch and a macerator switch. Then you have your gray tank and your black tank valves. You also have an outside monitor and a water pump switch out here. Whole house water filter, outside shower, hose connections. This valve down here is water to your refrigerator, and that section of hose is removable, so you can put a filter in there to have filtered water. You turn these to open it. Inside here, this is your winterization valve with a clear hose. To winterize, you flip that valve to point towards the hose, put the hose into a jug of antifreeze, turn the water pump on, run antifreeze through everything. This is your bypass valve. When you open this valve, it dumps down here out the bottom. There's a sewer hook up there for a standard sewer hose. Back there is your Sanacon hose. That valve back there will shut off your Sanacon hose over here. So if you had a problem with that Sanacon hose, you can shut it off in here and use a standard sewer hose. Back there are two valves. Those are your low point drains, hot and cold. Your water pump is right back there. And then you got a paper towel holder and a little soap holder. You can put one of them little soft soap bottles in there or something like that. That's the exhaust for your Aqua Hot. In here, 50 amp short cord on a power cord reel, switch to retract it, 110 outlet, and cable television hookup. The 110 outlet, what's plugged into that is your whole house vacuum cleaner. Straight back there is your transfer switch. It does have surge protection. We still recommend you buy a good inline surge protector. 30 to 50 adapter. That control panel is for the Aqua Hot. Those valves are for the Aqua Hot. Do not turn them. That is your reservoir for the Aqua Hot. And everything on the Aqua Hot is run inside. It's an LP unit, and it provides non-stop hot water at a flow rate of 1.5 gallons a minute. So yes, you can turn on too much water and not get it hot. Storage, starter kit, standard sewer hose, toilet chemical, toilet paper, 110 adapter, a water pressure regulator, and a standard drinking hose. More storage. Your LP tank is up here. Always turn it all the way on or all the way off. Sewer hose storage down there. And this removable panel gives you access to your hydraulic jack system. Tank is full. Fuel fill, one on each side. Generator exhaust down there. This is a storage compartment. This big black box is chassis. You got fuse panels there, big breaker there, jumper start location, and then you got this pull. You pull on this, and that releases the generator door. So you can pull the generator door out. You have your windshield washer solvent, generator, and if you want to pull the generator all the way out, down here, put it in the right spot. See that T-handle? You pull out on that T-handle and then pull the generator out. When you close this up, make sure the generator's latched and then close the front door. Alright, we're going to go inside. Again, the keyless entry is something we'll do in person to set that for you. If you want, have a 5-digit number that you're comfortable with remembering, and that will be your keyless entry code. Otherwise, a lot of times we use your zip code. Alright, this main power switch is your 12-volt power for the coach. There is a switch on the driver's seat console that does the same thing. Step light, step power. Cargo lights, light master, slide under, slide out, awning lights, security lights, DS and ODS. DS is door side, ODS is off door side. So DS is passenger side, ODS is driver side. Porch light, entry ceiling. The entry ceiling, if you noticed, has little up-down arrows. That means it's dimmable. Step cover switch. Day shade and night shade. Across the front windshield there are 4 shades. 2 day shades and 2 night shades. The passenger can control both passenger sides. So passenger side night shade puts the night shade down. Day shade puts the day shade down. These are the electric shades on the coach. The driver has control of all 4 front shades. The side shades are manual pull down. You pull them down, give them a tug, let them go, they go back up. Day shade and night shade, same on the driver's side. Above the entry door, antenna booster. When it's on, you're on the antenna. When it's off, you're on that cable connection. Satellite, off or on. White box is your large awning, in, out, and stop in the middle. Small is your door. It retracts, it comes back. Slide out switches are right there. Let me finish getting that awning back in. Extend for DS, which is door side. ODS, which is opposite door side or off door side. You can hold both buttons at the same time. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Up here is your power control system. Wake it up. Right now it says we're on generator and our water heater, and all 3 air conditioners are available. This is our Xantrex inverter control panel. AC in, enter. We can go into the functions. Alright, your standard screen is right here. Your battery voltage, load, charging rate, all of that. We hit enter, goes to system settings. We can go down to FSW 3012. That is our inverter. We hit enter. Mode absorption, we can scroll down to inverter is enabled, search mode disabled, charger is enabled, desired mode operating. Those are 3 things you need to make sure. Desired mode has to be operating, charger has to be enabled, and inverter, you can have your choice. Okay? Function to go back. If we go down one more and hit enter, now we are in our generator mode. This is where we set up our AGS. Sorry, terrible about this. We go down, we can tell it what mode we want it to be in, quiet time, faults, and all of that. pretty simple. Behind the passenger seat, we have light switches. Panel dimmer, so we can dim these panel lights, security lights, slide, dinette, sofa, side ceilings, center ceilings, entry ceiling. And all of those have the up, down dimmable arrows so you can dim them. We have a large cabinet above this couch. Nice big long couch. Pause for a second. All right. So we'll take a quick break a second. This section of the cabinet pulls out. And your drawers. Your second set of keys are there in the drawers. Overhead storage above the sink. Nice deep sink, double-sided. Got a tilt out thing. Most of them do. Well, maybe not. Sorry. And then you got a pull-out drawer here, and that carpeted slide is for your sink covers. Wastebasket spot. Got a drawer here under the stove. Toilet chemical. Manual for your dirt devil. And then cabinet here with pull out. Induction cooktop. Total of 10. One burner on 5, the other burner on 5. One on 6, one on 4. Cannot come up to more than 10. And I forgot something when I came down here. Hopefully the cleaning girls are going to remember it. My prep tech forgot to put the tray back here in the microwave, but we do have it. So, and then big drawer, they move the trash can over here, and another drawer. And you got a pantry here. The middle shelf here is fixed. The two above it and the two below it are adjustable. Back here in the bedroom, if you reach back here, grab this wood, give it a pull, opens up, and there's your bedroom DVD player, your satellite hookups, HDMI cable, and that for your satellite if you want to put a receiver back here. If you want to have just use the front receiver, that matrix that I was showing you in the basement comes back to here. So if you plug this HDMI cable from the TV into here, you can watch the front receiver back here. Drawers, your TV remote, and your DVD remote. TV's on Blu-ray. Find the source button here. And we go up to TV. Hit enter. Scan for channels. We'll make sure that booster's on. There it is. So we'll see if we can get some channels while we're doing the show through here. Got all the drawers across the bottom here. Again, these shades are manual. You just pull them down, hold them for a second, and they stay down. Storage. You'll see these in different spots in the coach. This is in the bedroom. That is the temperature sensor for the air conditioner. In the hallway here, because this one is for zone 2. And now in the hallway you can see that. I'll walk up to it. But above the passenger seat, on the side here, is the thermistor for the zone 1. Why am I pointing that out? Because they're at different heights. So if you set all 3 air conditioners to the same temperature, all 3 rooms will be slightly different because of the elevation of the sensor. Down here is one of your heat exchangers for the Aqua Hot. There's more of them located in different areas of the coach. In the bathrooms, both bathrooms are the same. If you press up, it's the ceiling light. Press it again up, it's off or on. Press it again, it's off. If you press down, it's your accent lights. Down again, turns them back on. Your sink. Huge medicine cabinet. One of my customers joked one time and said, anybody needs that much medicine shouldn't be driving a coach. That's kind of cute. But anyhow, storage, drawers, 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 more storage. Sliding closet. Light has a switch. This light switch has to be turned on or off manually. If you leave it on, it stays on. Got a number of customers ran their batteries dead because they left that closet light switch on. The light master does not shut it off. Also, this closet floor is removable for engine access, and I'm standing on a removable panel that's also removable for service access. Toilet. Oh, they removed it. There's usually a label with the instructions. It's a Tecma toilet, large flush, small flush. Press both buttons for empty bowl. This fan is for the bathroom fan. And then we have our washer dryer, stackable here. Shade, shower, shower lock. Flip that up out of the way. And there we go. The shower. Okay. So now we have some channels on the TV. I'm going to turn the volume down.
While he happens to walk by, that is a coincidence. Judge Mathis will be right back.
Channel and volume. So, anyways, this is antenna television. There's quite a few channels, and the channels you get is going to vary on where you're at. Anytime you go to a new area, you're going to have to reprogram the TV for that area. Again, here in the bedroom, we have another switch controller with a light master. The light master is kind of neat. When you hit off, it saves the light position. Hit on, it turns them back on, exactly the way they were. Hit off, and then hit off again, and it memorizes they're all off. Now when you hit on, they won't turn on. You have to hold on, and it overrides it and goes to all on. There is storage under the bed on each side. We don't recommend putting anything in the center section because that is the mechanism that moves the slide in and out. Not that you can't put stuff in there, but if you put stuff in the wrong spot, it's likely to get crushed. Have storage above the bed, reading lights on each side. There's also a key fob stuck to the ceiling there that is for your keyless entry. Locks your entry door. Your half bath up here is a foot flush toilet with a sprayer. Storage cabinets. Smaller medicine cabinet. And then when you open here, this side is your systems. Up here at the top, Aqua Hot switch, burner and electric. You can use either or both. If you have it on electric, however, you will not get endless hot water on electric. You have to have the burner on for non-stop hot water. LP regulator heater. All right, there is a heater on the LP regulator. The reason for that is in cold weather, the LP tank will not make LP gas fast enough to keep up with the burner on the aqua. So when it's really cold, you turn that heater on. Again, your monitor, you got a battery, fresh, gray, black, and LP. Press the button, battery voltage, fresh tank level, gray, black, LP. Water pump switch here. Water pump's on. Slide outs, the rear slide outs are in here. Again, DS is door side, ODS is off door side. So DS is passenger side, ODS is driver side. Next up, this is a G6A control panel. All of your matrix or lights, multiplex lighting comes through here. Down this side, you see all those little numbers with LEDs. So you can check and see what's on. You can look at this and look at the LED. LED 13 is bathroom lights. Okay, we're in the half bath. So let's go here. Stool ceiling lights, 22. 23 is the accent lights. So if I turn the accent lights on, there they're lit. And we look over here, and 23 is now lit. If I hit the switch again, realize it's kind of blurry. The 23 just went off. 22 just went off. 22 is on. 23 is on. These are push-in reset breakers. If they pop out, you push them back in. All right. This is your heating and cooling system. You have a system switch at the top. Bottom line here, system. Currently it's in cool. If I hit the switch, heat, hit it again, off, hit it again, back to cool. All right. Zone. Your zone right now shows zone 3. If I press the zone button, there's zone 1, and you can see it is in cool, auto, and it's 82 degrees. That's the current temperature up there. Zone 2, cool, auto, it's 79 degrees. Zone 3, cool, auto, and it's 81 degrees. Mode is my modes. Zone 3 has cool, auto, fan high, that's AC fan only, fan low, off. Then we have cool high fan, cool low fan, and cool auto fan. And that's where we started. That's going to be the same for all 3 zones. In heat, we're going to switch our system to heat. We'll stay here. Gas heat is your aqua hot. Low fan is your air conditioner fan. I hit mode. Now auto low, auto high, no fan, still gas heat. Gas heat's all the heat is off. Now I have electric high, which is heat pump. Electric low, heat pump, low fan. Auto low, auto high. Now we're back to gas heat, high fan. Gas heat, low fan. Gas heat, auto low. Gas heat, auto high. And back to just gas heat. The zone that's different is zone 2, because gas heat in zone 2 is your floor. Okay? And then we go back to our system, go back to cool. Now, once we change the settings into cool, unless we go into cool and change those settings, they remain the same. The same for our heat settings. So once you have the heat settings that you like, you can leave them there and just turn it on or off with the system switch. However you want to deal with it. Again, fan switch for the roof ceiling fan. And again, up is ceiling, down is accent. Outlets, medicine cabinets, storage. Down here at the floor is a dustpan. You sweep your dirt up, kick the pan, and it turns on the vacuum cleaner and sucks it away. Over here is a hose hookup for your vacuum cleaner hose. Switches here in the hallway for lights. And again, if they have an up-down arrow, they're dimmable. So watch that center ceiling. I'm going to hold the button. And I can dim those lights. Side ceiling, I can do the same thing. I can hold the button and dim those lights. If I keep holding the button, they'll get brighter again. If I turn them off, turn them back on, they stay at dimness, at the same dimness. You have panel lights, you can turn them on. Yeah. You can turn them completely off. Okay. Refrigerator. We have a little pantry here on this side of the refrigerator. Sorry about that. I'm not used to using this tablet as a camera system, so I apologize again for terrible camera angles. Sometimes I'm looking at one thing and pointing at something else. I apologize for that. So anyways, these are adjustable shelves in this pantry. Refrigerator has a travel lock. There's also a water filter in here. So I showed you the filters outside. The main water filter outside, the big filter housing, is every bit of water goes through that housing. Okay? Then there's that small inline filter that you can add, and the water going to the refrigerator goes through that filter housing. And then there's another filter in the refrigerator. So if you have all the filters on, your water in the refrigerator is filtered 3 times. A table, chairs, the table does pull out. There's a latch up underneath here. Oops. And you pull the table out. So you got room for 4. Push it back in all the way till it stops. And then latch it for travel. Got storage areas under the cabinet on both front and rear and under. Storage above the overhead. Your main TV. This unit has storage here. And also, they had an optional fireplace for that. And then here, this little tilt down is your front Blu-ray player, your remote, the manual for your wine guard antenna. Can't really see well in here.